Now, here's a headline for you that I hope gets you very concerned, so concerned you want to talk to your member of Congress, you want to talk to your senator about this. More than 1 million Palestinians have been displaced from their homes because of the war in Gaza. Now the Biden administration may take an unusual step, and that unusual step is to bring them here to the United States. Please contact your member of Congress, your congressman. Please contact your senator and say, not on our watch. Every time Palestinians have gone to another country, they went to Jordan and they tried to overthrow the king. Lebanon used to be the jewel of the Mediterranean, and then in the early 1970s, after the failed coup in Jordan, Lebanon said, well, we're wonderful over here. We know how everybody can get along. Muslims, Christians, Jews, we can all get along in Lebanon. Please come to Lebanon. And now Lebanon is a wasteland because of what happened. These are radicalized people who have been taught from birth to hate Jews. If you think what is going on our college campuses is of concern, add 1 million people who have been trained from birth to hate Jews and to kill Jews. What kind of America will that be if they're allowed on our shores? John Jessup has that story and more from our CBN News Bureau in Washington. John?
Gordon, the White House is considering a plan to relocate certain Palestinians here to the United States. As Caitlin Burke reports, there are serious concerns the move would pose a grave threat to U.S. national security.
According to the White House, discussions are underway, but no decisions have been made. One potential roadblock being the practicality of bringing Palestinian refugees to the U.S.
We are constantly evaluating policy proposals to further support Palestinians who are family members of American citizens and may want to come to the United States. So we're evaluating it.
The possibility led to quick rejection from more than 24 Republican senators, calling the plan a national security risk. In a letter to President Biden, they questioned how the administration would properly vet any refugees for terrorist ties or sympathies.
Palestinians are taught from a very early age to not only hate Jews, but hate all infidels. You know, there's a reason that the Arab countries around Israel do not accept Palestinian refugees on a permanent basis. It's a risky proposition. So why add that risk to the enormous risk, the clear and present danger that this administration is already subjecting America to with their open border on our southwest border?
Former State Department advisor Gabriel Nerona, now executive director of Polaris National Security, points out that according to international asylum law, the U.S. should not be on the hook for taking in Palestinian refugees.
The United States is not the first country in the region that people can get to. It's pretty much the last country that people can get to. And so they should be looking to go other places. And the Biden administration, frankly, should be showing a leadership role here, pressing states in the region to take in refugees from Gaza who are actually trying to find a safe place to live right now.
Since the U.S. refugee program began more than 40 years ago, it has not resettled Palestinians in large numbers. Nerona tells CBN News, however, he believes neither past policy nor Republican pushback will prevent the administration from moving forward.
Frankly, they've had an immigration policy from day one that is all about doing what they believe is the humanitarian thing and ignoring national security concerns.
According to recent polls, 34% of Palestinians in Gaza support Hamas, and the Biden administration acknowledges the terror group has disguised its militants during prior civilian evacuations. Caitlin Burke, CBN News.